Got a 2020 TRD Pro Tundra Army Green. Just gonna go over everything I did to it. I'm trying not to miss stuff, but I probably will. Up front, we've got a C4 Overland front bumper with a Warren Evo 12,000 pound synthetic line winch, factor 55 fairlead and flatlink, 30-inch S8 Baja Designs light bar, and the SAE fog lights wired into the factory fog light switches. Suspension wise, we've got the Westcott Designs level kit, which you can see right there, and so that lifts up the front like 2 inches, I think, 1.5 inches. And then got the Dirt King 4130 upper control arms. Just put on power stop drilled and slotted rotors up front with the Z36 pads, literally 5 days ago at time of filming. And at the same time I did that, I did the ECGS solid bushing. We've also got, for front suspension, the Dirt King gussets for the spindles, just to strengthen your front spindles. And you can also see the CVJ extended travel boots. While we're here, we can see the RCI engine skid. I also have transfer transmission skid and the cat guards and a fuel tank skid back there. Got 35 by 1250 17 Toyo open country AT3 tires with Icon rebound wheels, RCI sliders, tint to match on the front windows. Got a ARE camper shell with the Thule crossbars. In the back, up front and in the back, we've got Sumo Springs bump stops. I think they're in the back, yeah. So you can see the Sumo Springs bump stops up front. Same thing in the rear, Sumo Springs bump stops. And this also has the Hellwig, I don't know, add-a-leaf or helper spring. And I've got a 1-inch block on the passenger side and a 1.5-inch block on the driver's side. Anybody that knows anything about Toyotas knows they all lean to the driver's side, so I wanted it perfectly lean. I've also got a Baja Designs S2 flush mount right there that goes on with a Switch Pro. Nothing really new to report here. Well, I guess I did forget the ARC mini front splash guards, as well as the ARC inner fender well liners. Let's check out under the hood. So under the hood, we've got a TRD intake. So that's just from Toyota. You can't get those anymore, so kind of cool. Aluminum battery tie down, and then some terminals with more space on them. And then also this is the SDHQ Switch Pro mount that goes up front. So it's got a Switch Pro 9100, and it's got the SDHQ mount right there. I put in the wireless charger. I've reupholstered this to a leather because the other one was coming apart. The seats are in good shape. It's got 97,000 miles, but it's in good shape. It's got the Dasaita, however you pronounce that, 10-inch Apple CarPlay radio, which is honestly outstanding. Winch controller and cable, even though you don't need that. You can just, all of the Warren Evos are wireless, but if you run out of a battery or something. But yeah, I mean, it just mirrors your, in my case, my Apple. So very nice. Got the AJT, you know, all the blackout stuff, the vent rings, all that stuff. Got a magnetic phone mount right there. I did change the screen on that because it was all scratched up, as well as the screen on this. And it came with this little film adhesive. So I bought the adhesives to protect that. The same with that, because anybody that knows anything about a Tundra knows that it's really easy to scratch that gauge cover. Also got the TRD red with the blackout around it, same as all the other stuff. Victory dash mount. You can put, you know, RAM mounts, ball mounts, whatever. It's powered, so that's pretty sweet. Nothing. Oh well, there is something non-standard back here. There's a 12-inch TacoTunes sub back here. I forgot about that, which is great. And actually, I'll show you something inside. I put a bass knob right here, so just kind of easily to turn on and off your bass. I've also got the Victory off-road molly panels on both sides. The back of the truck's pretty fun. Let's check that out. So, not much light, but a little button right there, and now there is light. So you can see that. So we've got a bed mat back here, and I trimmed it. I put a Trail Edition Tundra bed box back here. I only did one side because that's all you really need. But in here I've got tools, clevises, ratchet straps, kinetic yank strap, a normal yank strap, plug kit, an air compressor. I think that's it. But that's pretty awesome because it's all the way to the side, not taking up any extra space. High lift jack mount with a high lift jack, axe, and shovel, and then the Rago fabrication traction board mount with, you can tell it's got the high lift, you know, base behind it. And just show you that fuel tank skid one more time, because didn't really get a look at that earlier, but it goes all the way across. It's a 38-gallon tank, so nice to have that. And then you can see there the transfer case and transmission are both protected with the cat guards. So that's the Tundra. Hope you like it.